Hello, you beautiful people out there. What is going on? This is your friend Birdie coming at you fast with another Paragon Beast Builds video. And today we're going to be looking at Sparrow, the sexy shooter of sacred sovereignty. There you go. There's your alliteration all up in your alabaster faces. Okay, never mind. Let's go into the deck. Fuck me trying to be funny. Let's just go straight into the Sparrow deck, because honestly, I don't have much time. This is one of those rare instances where I actually show you guys the deck first before showing you the guide. And that's because I'm pressed on time. It is finals week. Right now, I am in college, so I do have a thing called finals week, which all the big exams are happening all at once, so I'm studying for all of them. So if you guys don't see too many videos in this upcoming week, that's why, so please understand that. But I try to get this deck out because a lot of people have been requesting Sparrow. So let's just get into this Sparrow build. Now, most of the cards here are basic cards, but there are some important cards that I use in here that you are going to have to find in card packs that I really don't see anywhere else or don't know how you can replace in any other way, but you can try your best if you'd like to recreate this build until then. But anyway, your prime card, pretty typical, obvious. You have your basic 4 consumables here. I never really bothered taking them out because you never know when you need to adapt and get a harvester key because somebody on your team doesn't have a harvester key, or you just need more wards, because wards are very important. Wards win games. I will make a video on that, how wards truly win games. It's very important for people to use wards. But let's go into the equipment, and again, I will be dropping this in the description box in the order of which you slot them, upgrade them, and all that kind of stuff, so make sure you guys follow along in that. So the first thing you want to actually put in is this offensive maneuvers card. This is a very special card. It gives you 8% crit chance right off the bat, which you're going to definitely need later on, and it has a nice passive, which gives you 44 physical armor and 44 energy armor against basic attacks. And this is very good because in the beginning of the game, when you're laning up against probably another ADC, such as Twin Blast or Murdoch, or maybe another Sparrow, you take less damage from their basic attacks, and you deal pretty much more in relation to them because of that. So Murdoch shooting you, but you have energy armor against his basic shots already right off the bat, so it's going to help you win that lane battle. It's very useful indeed, and it stacks up quick. You might not notice it at first, but it does stack up quick, even if you are still really squishy in the beginning. So this is a very good starter card for sure. Then after that, the second card that I like to go with is Windcarver Blade, and I like to slot this with 3 strikes. 3 regular strikes. Remember the 2-point strategy. Right off the bat, your first card, usually you want to slot it with 2-point upgrade cards. In most cases, there are some heroes like Muriel where I don't do that, but those are very special cases. For most part, you do want to use 2-point upgrade cards for your first card at least, or your first card that you're upgrading in this case. So after the Windcarver Blade, I like to go with Spear of the Rifthunter. Now, Spear of the Rifthunter is where we start using the 3-point cards, and this is where I like to use 1 major strike, then 1 major wound, then another major strike. Okay, so start off with a bit more damage so you can get those last shots on the minions easy, because at this point you'll be getting last shot pretty prominently in your lane against the minions. It's not as hard to do so because you deal more damage and have a better chance of getting that last shot. And then the second thing you want is crit chance, because we are building crit chance on Sparrow because she is a total beast when you build crit chance on her beautiful ass. So you got major wound, and then I used to do 2 major wounds, but you end up getting enough crit bonus in the end, especially since it soft caps at 40%, meaning that the bonus is drastically reduced once you're past 40%. So if you have like a build with 88% or 96%, it's not really like that. It's more so like 65-70%, which is still really good, don't get me wrong, but you don't really need to focus too much crit chance once you get around 50%-ish. 60% is usually when I stop. Okay, so let's recap. So the first item is offensive maneuvers. The second one is a Windcarver Blade. The third one is Spear of the Rifthunter. Excuse me. Now, for your fourth item, you actually want another Spear of the Rifthunter, and this time you're going to focus more on the crit chance. And just remember that you do have the Sword of the, not the Sword of the Altar, my bad. The offensive maneuvers. Oh my gosh. Help, guys, I'm dying from Ebola cancer. Okay, so you have the crit chance from here, so you really don't need to stack too much crit chance in here, but like I said, measure it so it's about 48, 56%, 60-something% at that point, because any more is kind of redundant. You'd rather just be doing more damage anyway. I think at this point, if we do some quick math, you get 8 crit chance from that, you get 4 crit chance, and then another 4 crit chance for totally maxing that out, so that's 16. And then you have a major crit chance item upgrade card, major wound in there, so that's another 12, I do believe. I think major wound is 12, right? Did we do that right, or am I tripping? It is 12, so that leaves you at 28%, and then once you fully upgrade this, you'll have 36%, so if you just throw one more major wound card in here, you'll have 48% crit chance already, which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice, and at the end of this build, you are going to be throwing in a little bit more crit chance, so that's pretty good. So I'd say just one more major wound and 2 more major strikes into this one as well. Now for your 5th card, this is where your build gets OP. Your 5th card, you want Sword of the Altar, which is a very good lifesteal card, because not only does it give you 4 lifesteal, your fully upgrade bonus also gives you 50% crit bonus damage, which is insane. You get both lifesteal, so you upgrade the hell out of that using 2 greater drains and 1 lesser drain, otherwise the card points will max out. So you use 2 greater drains, 1 lesser drain, or any combination of those 7 points. So you can have 1 greater drain and then 2 regular drains or whatever. 7 points of drain in this card. That gives you 4 plus 12 plus 12. That's 28 plus 4. 32 lifesteal, which is pretty decent. Plus 50% crit bonus, so you deal a massive amount of damage, and while you're dealing that massive amount of damage, you're also getting a very good proportion of your health back, which lets you stay in fights longer as Sparrow, because Sparrow doesn't have any getaways. She doesn't have any stuns. Her way of getting away is by killing the person before they kill her. So it's very important to be doing as much damage as possible while also having a good amount of sustainability in a team fight. I've been critically wounded, you know, like when your screen is flashing red, and I just keep landing my shots, especially with the ult. It's very easy to land shots with her ult, especially because you do have a little bit of attack speed from the Windcarver blade, which is also, your 6th item is going to be another Windcarver blade, and this one you can stack a little bit with speed, do like 2 kinetics and then 1 strike. For the most part, you're going to focus strike, critical chance bonus, such as wound, and then lifesteal at the end here on the Sword of the Altar, but you will have a little bit of that attack speed in the end, so you can fire off your shots quicker, so you can get your lifesteal quicker, which is very, very important for sure. So yeah, man, like, this build is crazy. I've turned the tide of so many team fights. Like, we'd be losing a team fight, and then I'd show up and kill 4 out of the 5 because the Murdoch would take the 5th kill, you know? Like, it's just stupid, guys. Trust me. If you get this build right here with these cards exactly, you will probably... I wouldn't say you never die because Sparrow is pretty squishy, and if she does get jumped by a lot of people, or if she gets stunned, so like by Rampage's Rock, or by Steel's ult, or by Shockwave, or something like that, then she will get pretty effed in the booty, but... she is very strong if nobody pays attention to her, and if Muriel is shielding her, especially, and keeping her alive in that fight. She's crazy, man. I'm all the way hashtag Team Sparrow over Team Murdoch any day. I really think Sparrow is stronger than Murdoch, especially after this nerf. Everybody has their own opinion. I'm better with Sparrow. Maybe that's why I like her better than Murdoch. But I don't know, this build that I have with Sparrow also is complete in my opinion, and my Murdoch build isn't complete at the moment either, because I still don't have freaking micro nuke, dude, but that's another story. So there we have it. So there are the 6 equipment cards. That's how you upgrade them. That's how you build Sparrow. I'm going to put all those cards in the description, and I'm going to put all the upgrades for those cards in the description as well for all your beautiful faces. And yeah, I even have one like 4-point crit chance card. If I feel like I need crit chance right away, I'll put that in there, because you will have a lot of cards. And if you have any leftover points, just slot it into offensive maneuvers, okay? You won't get any upgrade bonus, but you will get more crit chance if you slot stuff in there. So if you do have some extra space, you could put stuff in, or if you manage to fit everything rather, in that last Windcarver blade, then all the power to you. So there you guys have it. Hopefully you enjoyed. You should be doing 1,000+ damage per crit with this build against people who have no armor. So it's pretty freaking gnarly. Or maybe even, I think it's 1,000+ to minions when you crit, and it's definitely 800+ to people, but you spew it out so freaking quick, man, that it's just gnarly, dude. It's just ridiculous. So there you guys have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you guys do with this build. I always love reading those. And if you have a different build that you want to recommend, you guys can put it down in the comment section below as well. Like I said, I never say that this is the only build you should use. This is just a build that I found that's pretty fucking kick-ass. So if you're hashtag forever bronze, you can use this build. And hopefully you can be hashtag forever silver now. I'm just playing, dude. Hopefully you can shoot for the stars and be diamond and then be masters when they come out with it. Hopefully they come out with it because diamond might get a bit boring at a certain point. You know what I'm saying, dog? Flex. No, I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, make sure you all have a wonderful day. Hashtag rap god. Peace.